Hello everybody and welcome back to Civilization 5 Brave New World. We're back here in America under the leadership of the brilliant Lincoln. I am Johan Farley. You're watching Johan Farley's gaming channel, of course. You know that already. Unless you don't know that, in which case, welcome, hello. You've popped in a little late on the series. If you haven't seen any of these other ones, this one is clearly number 6. I believe I am right in that aspect that this is number 6. You should check out the beginning of the playlist that this is in, and you should get all caught up. But anyway, if you are not new to this, then hello, welcome back. It's been a while since I recorded this. It's not been a while since this has been uploaded, because obviously there's one every week. You know that at this point. But as you know, I recorded these over the summer. So it is currently 2 days before school starts. Well, actually 3. It is kind of the end of the day, but it's close enough. So I'm in a bit of a crunch to get a bunch of this recorded so I can just render and upload as I please. As you can see, that worked out pretty well, I think. And so we're back here. The last 3 episodes I recorded in a block. I like the way it turned out. It's a bit new for me, so it's still a bit rocky where I put the cuts. But I'm going to learn how to do that better. I'm going to do the rest of this series like that, unless I'm doing like a special long one. For now, they're going to be somewhere between 15 and 18 minutes each. I'm going to record about 45 to 50 minutes at a time, and then I'm going to chop it up. And I only say 15 to 18 because it depends where there's a good spot to cut it. Because I'm only going to cut it in a spot that it makes sense. I'm not going to cut it in the middle of like an intense battle for a city or something, you know. That would be weird, unless it's like a really long battle for a city. You know, we'll just see. We built the Forum of Rome, and we get a free social policy. Oligarchy. Alright, we get a free aqueduct in our first 4 cities. Aqueduct. I guess that should help with our expansion. In Boston, we're going to build a lighthouse next turn. Sure. And now everyone gives us stuff for the pointless Roman statues that we built. And it's all good. Alright, so we are continuing on here. We've got our cocoa that we're taking advantage of. We're building up the farms around Lancaster to hopefully provide us with food. That looks really weird. And like I said, this is all going to become forest at some point. Whenever we get fertilizer, I believe, is what we need. Whoops, I accidentally just switched our thing there. I don't remember what we were doing. Printing press, I think. No, because we were working on metal casting. Physics. Maybe. No idea. We're doing gunpowder? You know, let's just do the gunpowder. I can't remember what we were doing because I just messed it up. Unless we were just doing metal casting. I have no idea, but now we're working towards gunpowder to get some musketmen. Why not? Have a superior army, right? Okay. So, we are advancing forward. America Free State, now known as America Kingdom. We are a kingdom. Exactly what we shouldn't be, but that's what we are, so we'll deal with it. I really want to expand to this island at some point, but we will get there when we get there. Right now I want to focus on building up on the continent so we have a defense in case Poland or France decide that they like our territory. Although I've had enough of that with Europa. I've been playing a lot of Europa recently, just to get back into the swing of things before I record more of it. I already have the first 10 recorded, but I put a bunch of mods in there and things, and oh my goodness, it is ridiculous. Like, I have figured out the best country to play that game as is France. Because no matter when you start in any other country in Europe, there's always just instant revolts everywhere. It's ridiculous. The good thing about France is, unless you start in like the 1700s, you have all the little countries around France, like Bourbon and Brittany and places like that. They're still their own countries. So you contain like this little strip of land, and you slowly integrate them one by one and grow. You like integrate one and let the unrest die down a little bit, and then you integrate another one, and you slowly build your power, and then everyone gets pissed at you. But it's okay, because now you have all these countries, and you just like build like 400 units and just kill them, even though they always defeat you. But I have a pretty good game going right now. I've colonized most of Africa. This is as France with the extended timeline mod that you see me using. Excuse me, get out of here, please. I've colonized Africa, and well, Portugal has too. I've got a couple places out near Australia. I've colonized most of Canada, except Castile took the other half without me knowing. We're gonna build a Colossus, and that's not something you just wake up and decide. You know, hey guys, today we should build the Colossus. Oh, okay. But yeah, and those colonial countries gave me so much money, and then I just built a bunch of the money making buildings in my in like the continental France, which is the most complete France I've ever had, because I've never been able to actually push England out, but I have this game, and I've also never been able to take over Brittany, but I did, and so I have all the way out to the far left edge. And if you watched my first Europa season, you know that I never got all the way out there. But it helps so much because it means I'm closer to Canada, which means I don't have to expand as far to get there. Which means I was able to get there first. And it was a big help. It didn't really help, though, because I still had to deal with, what is it, Castile and things. But, you know, whatever. But I now have, in that save, I think I have around 300,000 gold just sitting in my account. Or account, you know what I mean, treasury. And I'm making, if I don't have any units trained, I make like 700 gold per month. So I have like, probably, I would say probably somewhere around, let's see, I've got 4 of 30. No, I have 6 of 30. So that's 180, and I've got 3 of 10, so that would be I have 210 units, so I have 210,000 soldiers, which is utterly ridiculous. And it takes 2 manpower cycles to completely do that, because I only get 121 manpower total right now, because I haven't built much of the military buildings, so it's all based on technology and whatever, and just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, that's one of the successful games I had. It's almost like the last time I played as Lincoln on here. I had an amazing... Well, actually, that saves file still here. I don't even play as it anymore, but I have an amazing economy. I told you about that, I think, at the beginning. I make so much money. It's actually... I feel like I'm cheating, because I have so much money, and it just came out of nowhere. Would you go away? Stop converting my city! France, if you do that to another one of my cities, I am destroying you. Oh goodness, where are you going?
When pieces of bronze all gold.
Yay. Lovely, okay. Can't wait till we're going to be able to start building, that's what I'm looking for. Cannot remember at the current time. Well, what was I just trying to say? Oh yeah, forests. I can't remember the word forests, apparently. Add to queue. Let's get the palace walls, palace park, guardhouse, balcony, audience room. There we go. In that order, please. Alright, and then we're working our way towards Notre Dame, and we will build that in New York City to represent St. Paul's Cathedral. Even though it's not St. Paul's Cathedral, I know that. It's the closest we've got, and it gives us 10 happiness and 4 faith, so why not? And great merchant points. Oh, you did not do that. Go away, France. Please go away for your own sake. Sometimes French doesn't know. Oh, you're coming too? Oh my god. They never leave me alone. So annoying. There's a problem with not having just a giant wall here. But even if you do have a wall, I can still get through. You should be able to restrict their movement. I feel like that would be a really good mod. Oh well, I'm not a modder, so I'll leave it up to somebody else. Hopefully someone makes that mod. That would be great if you could restrict. Like, it would be a pretty complicated mod, but if you had a mod where you could restrict what types of units Like say me and Poland have open borders, but I can choose what units of his are allowed to come through. That'd actually be a pretty interesting model. I'd like to see if someone could actually make that. Doesn't sound too hard based on some of the other things people have made for this game. Jesus, they made entire civilizations with their own, like, policies and things. Well, not policies, but would you stop it? Oh my god, so annoying. They're just fighting over New York. Go away. Nobody asked you for your religion. Go back to your home country. Maybe if you made another city, Poland, you wouldn't have to try to convert mine. They're such moochers. I see a city like, ooh, that one looks good. I'll take that. Lincoln is king. That's great. Can we not buy Inquisitors? Huh. Very strange. Very strange. Can I only buy that from here? No. Huh. I have not built a lot of things in Washington because I've been building all the palace stuff. Alright, now, I feel like I want to make this a line of forest that separates New York from the farms, so we'll do that later. So we'll just skip that area. Good. So we'll just skip this whole line here, and then we'll fill the rest of this in with trading posts. Unit needs orders. No, it doesn't. Stop lying. You're lying. Okay. So, New York is growing well. 10, 8, 12, and 6. New York is our second biggest city. So it goes Washington, New York, Lancaster, Boston. I think that's how we found... Yeah, that is how we founded them, actually. I think. Well, Lancaster's just growing really well because there's a bunch of farms around it. You know, kind of helps. We are universalism, it is. Good. Washington. Let's purchase some of these things. Cistern, Coliseum, Workshop, Temple, Barracks. You know, because we're in the position to be able to just purchase. Build the Colossus. What does the Colossus give us? Gold 5, Culture 1, Great Merchant Points. Gains an additional trade route slot and a cargo ship appears in the city. Oh, how about that? I don't know who we're going to be able to trade with around the water. Probably no one, but okay. Why is no one explored over here? You can build a hero epic. Why not? And build me a scout. I don't know why no one searched over there. But it would help if we knew if someone was over there. We've got a scout just sailing around the ocean. We've got a trireme who clearly hasn't gone anywhere past here for some reason. Nobody knows why. I'm gonna head over here. I said you're gonna head over here. Choose production. What do we want to build today? Nothing. So helpful. Let us build a wealth. Let us build a wealth. Of knowledge? No, just a wealth. Sarah, what is a wealth? I don't know, just build it. Don't ask questions. Oh, there's marble up here. I didn't even notice. Should settle something here or here and build stuff on this island. I feel like this could be our Pearl Harbor. We should put our navy up here. When we get a navy, like up in here. I don't mean like, yo, up in... I'm not even gonna... why did I even do that? That's so not me. At all. But I did it, and it happened, and I'm sorry. I don't mean up in here, in the slangy, weird nonsense terms. I mean up, as in the direction, and in here, as in this bay. Up in here. I don't even know why I'm speaking anymore. I should just stop. This is why you always think before you speak. Or else you will be dissatisfied by the outcome of your speakaging. And yes, speakaging is now a word. And see, speakaging is what happens when you don't think before you speak. You say random, stupid things. Hooray! Built the Colossus workshop. Alright, you can't trade with anyone, can you? No. Sleep. Ah, bananas. Banana. It's like sha-na-na, but with bananas. Banana. If you know who sha-na-na is, good job. You win the prize. If you don't know who sha-na-na is, clearly you're not into that type of music, and you should maybe look them up. You don't have to. Please, I'm not forcing you to. Just informing you of what could be out there. Polish Petty Kingdom is now known as Polish Hindu Order Poland. You're not supposed to found Hinduism. What are you doing?